Well, hello out there. It's old Buzz, back again with a new video.
Hello!
After my last two projects, I decided to choose something that wouldn't take so long to restore. It's the Christmas season, and a simple radio like this should fit the bill. This radio looks like a post-war radio, maybe 1946, 1947. It's labeled Temple.
Aha!
I never heard that before. And I don't think these knobs are original. They wouldn't have used metal knobs. And I don't think this has a transformer in it. It's probably an All-American 5 with a possible hot chassis.
Whew! It's hot.
Let's just take the cover off, peek in the back, and verify if this is true. There's only one screw holding it in there. Well, there it is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-tube radio.
Yep.
Let's take a look at this. This looks kind of interesting. Is that the tuner? Well, look at that.
Blasted newfangled inventions.
That is the tuner. And it uses a couple of slugs here to go in and out of a coil to tune the stations.
That's so weird, though. Isn't that weird?
I wonder why they would use that.
Whoa!
I've only seen that one time. I had a Zenith radio that they used that, I think, in the FM circuit. Think that would be cheaper to use than a standard tuner?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's pull the chassis out of there. Gotta take these metal knobs off first. Aha! Taiwan.
最近真的好想你哦。
The Taiwan Twins.
Taiwan Twins.
Look at the bottom of that. It's painted black. I don't think that's factory. Look at this. See that outline there? Think there's a label underneath there?
I don't know.
Could be. Here goes nothing. Oh, look at this. They've got a loop antenna that's all the way around the frame, and they got this thing stapled. Look at that, the whole thing's loose. So I guess I'll take these staples out of here so I can remove the chassis and the antenna all in one fell swoop. Let's see if that comes off easy. Well, it's not even in there. It's just sitting there. Let's check the other one. Alright, let's pull it out.
Nice!
Well, there it is. Looks like somebody restrung it with some cheap string. And it's slipping. Oh man.
The nut poke a damn hole in it.
That's in pretty good shape. Better keep my fingers away from that, huh? Let's take a look at that real close. Okay, let's take a look under the chassis. See if it's been worked on. Looks pretty virgin to me. That cap says Mallory on it. This one looks like it may have leaked some wax out of it. another Mallory there. Well, I think it's time we plug this in and test it, huh? I'm sure it'll work. Guess I'll check the electrolytics first and maybe the tubes before I do anything. Hey, Dickel.
Yeah, what do you want?
Want to make $10?
$10? Oh boy!
Why don't you do some research on this radio, okay?
Okay,
Look up Temple Radio and see what you can come up with, okay?
I'm on it, Buzz.
While he's doing that, let's check out the caps and the tubes, make sure it works, and then we'll power it up.
Good idea.
Looks like we got an 80, a 40, and a 20 in this can here. You think they're still good in there?
Maybe.
Let's test that. There's the bottom of the electrolytic can. I see a wire here. Looks like it was cut. What's that all about? There's other wires hooked up to it, so I don't know what's going on there. But I think I'll hook up the mini tester and check those electrolytics, see if they're any good. Okay, let's test that first one here. Alright, that's showing 79.97 microfarad. I don't know which one that is, but at least it's showing something. Okay, I got it hooked up to the second one. Let's get a reading on that one. That one's reading 147.4 microfarad. That's pretty high, but at least it's reading something. Okay, we've got the last one here. Let's test this one. It's thinking. Okay, that one's not showing anything.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it's open or what, but it's not working. Just test it again here, real quick. Nope, looks like that one section is not working. This cap here looks like it's all waxy on the outside. Looks like it maybe melted the wax. Let's test that one. Okay, we got that hooked up to that one cap. Let's test that. Whoa. Coming out of the speaker. Whoa. Looks like the speaker's working. That says it's 957.5 microfarad. I don't know, but I love that noise there. Let me put the mic closer to the speaker and hear that again. That was neat. Okay, I got the mic closer. Let's hear that again.
Wow, that's neat.
I like that. Okay, let's check the tubes now. Okay, let's just test all the tubes real quick here. First one in there is a 35Z5 rectifier tube. Let's test it. Come on, baby. You can do it. There she goes. And it's in the good. Check grid leakage. Good.
Good.
Next up is the output tube, 50L6. Reset that. Got it to 50. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's test it. Come on. Wake up, baby. There it goes. It's in the good. Grid leakage. Good. Next tube. Next is the 12SA7. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, this is bad.
Not working. Check it for shorts. Nope. No good.
Rats.
Let's try the next one. Next is 12SK7. I'm waiting. There she goes. And it goes into the good. Grid leakage, good. Let's test the last one. Next is 12SQ7. There she goes. It's in the good. Grid leakage, good. Yay! Now there's 3 sections on here. I gotta change this to G. Put this on 4. Try it again. It's going into the good. Grid leakage, good. And the next one is G5, emission. So that's good. Grid leakage, good.
Yuppie.
Okay, we got one bad tube. Let me find another tube and we'll power it up.
Now you're talking.
I found a 12AS7 here. So I'm going to stick that in there. I tested it and it's good. I have found a blown resistor here on the radio. You can see it. It blew itself apart here. Now this is wired between pins 2 and 3 of the 35Z5 rectifier tube. And these other wires here are going to the light bulb. So I believe this was put in there to protect the tap that powers the light bulb. Now I read somewhere that if you don't change that light bulb, it's possible that you could blow the tap that powers the light bulb. So it's best to put a new light bulb in right away in case it goes out. This looks like a brown, green, and I can't read what the other thing is, but it's probably 150 ohms. So I'm going to go ahead and put a new one in there. I'm going to leave all the caps in there, including this one that looks like it's melted, plus the open section of that electrolytic. This is part of the cathode bypass circuit. So I'm just going to power it up, see what happens, and then if it doesn't work, we'll go ahead and replace it. I think it's more exciting that way. What do you think?
Yeah!
I'm just going to tack one in there like that because I got to replace this other cap here. But I'll do that later. Okay, I think we're all set up here. I got the meter hooked up to the B+. I got a nice view here in case something blows up here, we can catch it. The radio is on. The box is hot. The Variac is hot. Let's do it. Here we go. It's 30 volts. $60. 70. There goes the B plus here. $80 volts. I hear the radio. Well, it works, but it's pretty sucky.
It's true.
Let's go up a little bit more. It's about 100 volts. Well, that's about it.
That sucks.
Let me flip this around, and I'll put my broadcaster on, and we'll see if we can pick up anything on there. Okay, I got it right side up with the loop antenna in the back. I've got the speaker covered, because in this episode, I do not want to stick my finger in there again. It's starting to get embarrassing.
It's true. Very true.
So I got it powered up. It seems to be working.
Can't do it all for us. But great call. Thanks for calling. This is the Ranch Show. Freedom970.com. I'll wake up. Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the best of the O'Reilly Update. Way back in... Time to head over to eBay. He's one of those right-wingers. Can't have him around the youth. But when I would talk to kids, I'd always say, embrace the idea of first days. Meaning your first day doing anything.
That's my broadcaster. Okay, it works. That makes me happy. We'll see what Dickel came up with on some information on this radio.
I'm broken hearts, broken in 29 parts. Now there are 29 fellas complaining to their moms about the lady from 29 Palms. She got 29 Cadillacs, 29 sables from Saks.
Well, if I'm going to do this, I need to fortify myself with some turkey and some beer. The sooner I start, the faster I'll finish, and I can spend my $10. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'll just type in here Temple Radio and see what we get. What's this? Temple Radio? What? Shirley Temple Radio? That's not right. Let me try 1940s Temple Radio. Okay. Let's just see what we get here. I don't see anything. See some pictures of Shirley Temple again. Where is our radio, Buzz? Where is it? This is not working very well. I don't see squat. Let me type in 1947 Temple Radio. Buzz said it was the late 40s radio, so maybe he'll find it here. Hey, what's that? Is that it? Templetone Radio Manufacturing Company, Mystic, New London, Connecticut. 1947. Look at it. It's the same dial, but this picture has this decal down here that's not on Buzz's radio. It's got 5 tubes. Looks like all those tubes are the same as what's in Buzz's radio. What's down here? Oh, some pictures. Templetone Radio Corporation. Yeah. Let's see what they got here. Action speaks louder than words. That one looks a little bit different than Buzz's. Where FM also means finest made. Oh, brother. Let's take a look at some more pictures here. Oh, look, there's a record player and radio. There's a portable radio, another record player, and here's one that looks similar to Buzz's. Let's see some more pictures. Look at that, it's a radiophono console. Well, that looks kind of snazzy, huh? Wow. What else we got here? Some more radios that look sort of like Buzz's. Look at this, I found the Templetone Radio Manufacturing Company from 1947. There's the assembly line. Wow. And look at these radios over here. They're similar to Buzz's. Wow, that's pretty neat. What does this say down here? The factory was located at 100 Garfield Avenue, New London, Connecticut. The building still stands and is shown below. I wonder if old 64 Goat knows that they used to make radios here. How about it, old goat? Does that look familiar? That's neat. Here's a schematic for it. And this tuning mechanism looks the same as Buzz's. Here's a picture of the bottom of the chassis, but this one has a big electrolytic in there, and Buzz has a metal can, but it's probably the same. Here's the schematic for it. I think that's it. Oh boy, I get $10 for all this.
Lunchtime.
I thought I'd show a funny clip here from YouTube. I seen this a while back, and I thought it was pretty damn funny. This is called Horses Regret Going Outside in the Snow. So let's take a look at that.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
I don't know why, but I thought that was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Man, those horses ain't dumb. They took after they got out there, they took one look at that weather, and they both turned around at the same time and got the hell out of Dodge. You're looking at my 1932 Mystery Cathedral radio, and I restored this 6 years ago.
Wow!
Man, it's kind of hard to believe it's been that long. Now the reason I'm showing this is because I want to change that grill cloth. Originally, I liked the red cloth, but I've changed my mind since then. So I'm going to use this cloth.
Ah, you have a good eye, my man.
And I think it'll brighten up the radio a bit. What do you think?
It's a good idea.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. What do you think? Quite a difference, huh? I think that pops.
I love it.
It's before, after.
Hey, I like it. I like it a lot.
It looks pretty good.
Looks as good as new now, eh?
29 trails of bliss. Those 29 ways how to kiss. She is a gal that you dream of. You'd love to have your arms around the lady from 29 Palms. She's a cute, cute, cute coyote. A slick little chick in blue jeans with perfume fashioned by Cody. That gal can teach you what heaven means to both the 29 broken hearts, broken in 29 parts. It would be easier, buddy, to make atomic bombs than take the lady best in the West from 29 parts.
Earlier I showed the bottom of this cabinet here, and this looks like a label right here. It looks like somebody painted over it. So let's just see if there's anything beneath that paint there, shall we?
It's gonna be fun!
Let's just put a little stripper here. I'll just put a little bit here in the middle, and we'll let that soak, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes. See a label there. I'll work on it some more off camera, and we'll take a look at it. Look at that, I can read it there. It says model E514 radio.
Aha!
Then you can see the Tempo logo right here. Looks like they got locations of the tubes right here. I don't know if I can get any more paint off of that without wrecking it, but I can try. Well, that's as good as it's going to get. It's kind of a mess out here, but I'm going to have to strip that off later. But why would they paint that and cover up that great label? Look at the label. It's even got serial number on it. I love it. Why cover up history like that? At least I saved it.
Oh, that's good. That's good that you've done that. Oh, it's real good.
Well, it's time to change all these caps here. I'm going to put a new power cord on it and change any of these wires that need to be changed. Install new electrolytics. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put them. And I'm going to do all that off camera. Then it'll be time to clean up the chassis. And again, I'll do that off camera. But look at this here. Let's take a close-up of that. Look at that. Did somebody paint that green?
Holy mackerel.
Holy cow!
Looks like it to me. Well, we'll have to do something about that.
Oh, my holy God.
Well, we certainly can't have a green output transformer. That's supposed to be red, right?
You're damn right.
I'm going to have to put a new string on here. This kite string here is just not going to cut it. Well, here's a diagram of the dial cord. It's kind of confusing, but I think this is the way it works here. You get one string hooked up to the spring. It goes around here, wraps around 2.5 times, comes up over the pulley, another pulley, and another pulley, and it comes back around and goes up to the other side of the spring. I'm going to have to repaint this dial pointer here. Looks like the paint's coming off on it. So when I do all these things, we'll take a look at the radio. Well, I got the underside of the chassis completed. I didn't want to spend any money on this, and the only 80 microfarad I had was a 600 volt, and I only needed 150 volt. So I just put it in there, so I didn't have to buy anything. I'm doing this on the cheap.
Cheap bastard.
I put in a CL90 here, just to protect the 35Z5 tube. They have a tendency to blow out on power up, so that the CL90 should limit the current when we turn it on. Got a safety cap in here, and for the cathode bypass capacitor, I only needed like a 50 volt. I didn't have one, so I put in a 22 microfarad at 450 volts. So overkill there. I did find a 47 at 160 volts in my junk drawer, so I used that. I'm going to have to reorder some capacitors, but I think that looks pretty good. I restrung the dial cord. It was slipping a little bit, so what I did was I used the wax on one of these capacitors here and just put wax on there, and that keeps it from slipping. Now that wasn't my idea. I'd seen that somewhere on YouTube. That works a lot better than that kite string. And I put some oil on the mechanism, and that loosened it up quite a bit. I cleaned the chassis a little bit, but I didn't go crazy. I think the output transformer looks pretty good. Looks better than green. I repainted the dial pointer, and it goes across there real smooth.
Smooth.
I made a self-portrait there, just to keep my fingers out of that speaker.
You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece.
Although I'm not that handsome. Well, there's the casualties. All these ugly capacitors. And a dial string. Look at that, Blue Tiger. Blue Tiger capacitor. Oh, it says Cornell Dubilier.
Cornell Dubilier.
I've heard of them, but not Blue Tiger. As for the cabinet, I'm going to re-veneer this front section here. It's flaking off. See? The dial's in pretty good shape. This part's okay. The top's okay. So are the sides. But let's take a look at this here. Now why would they paint that white in there? I don't think that's the way it came out of the factory. I'm going to keep that grill cloth. I'm just going to take it out of here while I strip this. Going to have to re-glue all this. Looks like it's ready to come apart. But I'm going to do most of this work off camera again. So let me get this done. Then we'll take a gander at it. Here's the cabinet that's been stripped.
Hubba hubba.
And I put a new veneer on front here. I think that looks pretty good. So ready for some stain. But take a look at that mess.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate that white in there.
Me too.
So before I stain this, I think I'll use some either toner. Well, I'll try some toner first. If that doesn't darken it up, I'll have to use some paint. The inside of this cabinet was never white, I'm sure of that. Let me see what I come up with. Well, I found out you can't use the toner on paint. So I had to paint it. The paint I used is dark walnut, and it's in a satin. I think it looks alright. It's only the inside, nobody's gonna see it. But it's better than that white, that's for sure.
Sleep, I never count sheep. I count all the charms about Linda. And lately it seems in all of my dreams I walk with my arms about Linda. But what good does it do me? For Linda doesn't know I exist. Can't help feeling gloomy. Think of all the loving I missed. We pass on the street, my heart skips a beat. I say to myself, hello Linda. If only she'd smile, I'd stop her a while, and then I would get to know Linda. But miracles still happen, and when my lucky star begins to shine, with one lucky break I'll make Linda mine. But miracles still happen, and when my lucky star begins to shine, with one lucky break, I'll make Linda mine.
Well, it's time to put the chassis in the cabinet, but before I do that, I want to put some feet on here. These are the feet that came with the radio, and I don't know if this was original or not, but these are just ugly. I have some felt feet that I'm going to put on. I think these will look a lot better. I'm sure glad I could save this label here. I've got the grill cloth installed and the dial glass. I've got the loop antenna hot glued in there. And you saw me painting the back. This was painted this ivory color, so I decided to keep the same color. That should look okay. Let's take this hideous self-portrait off. That thing's so ugly, it scares me. And it looks just like me, too. Okay, I want everybody to notice I did not poke a hole in this speaker. Not yet, anyway.
Go ahead, try it.
No, I did an alignment on this. I just hooked up a signal generator and tweaked it by ear. It wasn't off by much. As for these knobs here, I will not be using these metal knobs on a hot chassis radio. I didn't want to spend any money on this, so I dug out some Bakelite knobs. I believe these were from an RCA radio. So let me get that in the cabinet, and then it will be time for the reveal. Excitement's in the air.
Hey, Buzz! Yeah, what do you want? Where's that $10 you owe me? I worked my butt off, and I need the money.
Okay. Open your mouth for a big surprise.
Okay. What? This is Monopoly money! You cheater! You cheater!
Okay, Dickel, I'm sorry. Open your mouth.
Come on, where's the money?
Okay, you did a good job, so here's your money.
$100? Oh boy!
Just consider that a Christmas present, okay?
Thank you, Buzz. Thank you. You're not such a bad guy after all.
Okay, here we go. I give you the 1947 Templetone radio, model E514. What? Booze? Wow, what a tough crowd. Look, I know this isn't the most exciting radio out there, but this deserves some respect. Don't you think? Okay, let's play a 1947 tune and see how this radio sounds.
I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I'll give you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant to be. Please give your loving heart to me, and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, and I dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you're inside, I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I've given you my heart.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this restore. I just wanted to save this, so let's just hope it has another 75 years in it. I'll be back next year with a new project, so I hope to see you then. This is Old Buzz wishing you the merriest of Christmases. Till next we meet, good night everybody. Stay tuned for Buzz Cinema, coming up next.
Hello, folks. Welcome to another edition of Buzz Cinema. I am your host, Dickel Aflockett. Tonight's 8mm comedy film was made by Buzz in 1967, titled Christmas with the Punk. In this heartwarming tale, Buzz plays a dual role, that of a regular nice guy and also a cigarette-smoking delinquent. With Christmas just around the corner, they say it is more blessed to give than to receive. Let's roll back the clock 55 years ago and see if that's true. Merry Christmas, everybody. Roll the film.
Hey, you. Hey, hi, Bunk. I thought I killed you. You like my tree? Yep, looks good. Merry Christmas. What? Yeah, you. What is this? Very heavy. Wow, this is nice. Is it loaded? Yeah, full clip. Can I test it? No! No!
Oh, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
I'm a badass. Ho, ho, ho.